on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
You'll survive that. You'll survive would not work. What did you do with Pan and Alpha after Mommy left? Did you want to see?
Minshew, 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball.
We're riding.
I gotta tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. Not only a fumble loss there, but a fumble lost on your first drive in your own territory.
Now you're dealing with a lot of stuff here because you feel bad going off the field because you gave up the football. How does your own defense feel now having to go out there and stop them when the momentum is clearly shifted in their favor?
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards the game there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Good girl. Yeah, you did it. Should we give her some
I would say yeah. Did we buy any Tylenol? Okay. I'd say the Tylenol worked. Yeah, I just need that.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. Then the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Blues.
They run with Taylor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Down at the 33.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Where's your first hanging out?
There because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage.
Yes.
That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Yards to go.
Just bring it.
I got it.
I didn't realize.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Please stop doing that to the eye. Let the eye go.
He'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Just a one.
I was reaching for something.
A call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt.
I'll have a little extra time now.
And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
At the 23-yard line.
Don't worry about it. I didn't see this.
Gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
We all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
The 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Sacked back at the 22. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Work on my cookies only during math permission, but it's really hard for me to sit at the table and make cookies when she's away.
I can imagine. I mean, I can imagine that it can't be easy.
It's not.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Yeah, that's the problem.
22.
I mean,
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there's optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun is Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1.
That's true.
EA Sports.
Raiders 3, Blues nothing.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers.
What a very inconvenient week.
Everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
But there's this part of me that's just like, I just want to get it over with.
I hear you, and they're going to keep hounding you about it.
Now a second down and 6. Taylor. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
No, ma'am.
Ready? 61, matchbox, right.
Here's Minshew. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of.
I was playing the football behind mom's back.
Interceptions.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Girl.
Second and 4.
Here's a gassy girl.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling
And
out
Nance.
of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Mostly
Taken
now.
down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle
Sure,
feel
Mom.
pretty good about themselves. Defensively,
Whatever did you
you
say?
have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he
Why's
can't
that?
hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Yards to go.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a
Okay.
first.
And I'm afraid something's going to
Okay.
Now they try the right side here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard
hear
or
ya.
so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Down and 1.
He'll look to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A 1st down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
At the 26-yard line.
All right, he's carrying on.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Your top dad? Night-night. Yikes.
The offense on 3rd
Good night.
tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. Now this time he'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They are still in search of their first points in the ball game, but only down 6-0 as they begin with a 1st down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Taylor, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings
Here's Taylor.
7.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they?
But
They're
there's
gonna
the other part.
into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he's got
I brought it from work. It's just a little bit too big. So at least I'll know for tomorrow.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10, escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell.
Just yelling at my critters.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And nothing but daylight ahead. 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out. And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Josh Lambo set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it. And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 75 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Crusaders 21. Blues nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll run here with Taylor. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. This is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Brings up 4th and goal.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. So a poor return exacerbated by a holding call makes this 1st and 10 back inside their own 5. Now a handoff here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd
and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
The tackle made.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Minshew sets to throw. And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Minshew, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Minshew. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
At the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Coming off.
At the 6-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
I usually just...
Second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's now 3rd and
So it'd be up at this corner.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
No. I'll pass.
Stop winning so much football.
I will.
Because you waste a lot of food.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Minshew. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now.
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Minshew going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off around the 37. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 23-yard line.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
Dancing to his left. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited.